Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, YouTube. How you doing? We'll just upload this. It ain't worth doing anything more than this. So I see this punk done now he made 2 more videos about me. Sissy, listen to me, Sissy. I can't clout chase after you because you have no clout. Why do you think I want to make a video about your punk ass to get clout? If I wanted to clout chase off somebody, I'd find somebody who can pull more than 300 views. You have nothing to offer me, boy. I'm simply responding to your nasty, filthy, disgusting mouth and that face. For some reason, just really rubs me the wrong way. All right, you ugly bitch. Let's talk about education. You come on here presenting like you have, maybe if you went and got an education, maybe you got, what education do you have, the rebel son? Are you still going to continue this facade that you are some kind of a medical professional? How many degrees does it take to be a janitor? You tell me. You acting like you have all this wonderful education and you own this highfalutin job and you get to wear a surgical cap to work. I'm trying to figure out now, what exactly is that job? To say I work at a hospital is really not saying that much, honey, because you can be cleaning up the dumpsters in a hospital. And rumor has it, that's pretty close to what you're doing. So tell me about this education you have, since you were bragging about your education. I would think it would be disgraceful if you actually picked up a degree in any goddamn thing, including picking up dog shit. If you picked up a degree anywhere and you sit up here at 40 years old cleaning up bedpans, you're doing the same thing ZT doing, child. Girl, because you work at a hospital, be more specific. So you never allude to what you actually do for a living. It's all this talk about you work at a hospital. Nigga, what do? Are you a certified nurse's assistant? Are you a doctor? Perhaps a brain surgeon? What is this job that you have? Tell us more about your job. Be specific, punk. You always say, I don't never try to put myself above anyone. I just talk about my job in my car all day. Oh, you can't, they're hard pressed to find a video of me where I don't talk about my job or my car. Girl. Listen, people. If you work in housekeeping anywhere or you work wherever the fuck you work, God bless you, honey. Ain't nobody mad at nobody working nowhere. But that's not the issue. The issue is not that you have a job. This punk comes on and try to present himself as some kind of a person living on the high echelon of life. He has aspiration. Are you still going to get a house? How long you been going to get a house, nigga? Since the first time I heard your first video that I heard in passing because you were talking to somebody else that I knew. Weren't you going to get a house then? Well, when does the going to get turn into the get? Girl. And where do you live anyway? There ain't no thing to get a house in most of the country. The whole Midwest, you can live in a house. You say it was rent to own. So basically it's rent. You're still paying rent. You're in a bigger space with rent. Probably some kind of roommate situation. Girl, there's nothing grand about you. Because you go to a car lot and you purchase yourself a Lexus does not mean that you are a doctor. It doesn't mean that you are even a nurse. It doesn't mean shit. It just means you have the bill. Are you willing to pay the bill, honey? So you're living in a dream world, Miss Thing. You're constantly talking about what I used to do in my life. Do you realize, stupid ass nigga, that you're talking about 40-something years ago? Girl. 40, in my opinion, hustling, part of the gay experience. Part of my experience. It wasn't no shameful thing to me. But because I became a writer, a person who writes down things, and a person who tells the truth, I have encapsulated my life experience. Punks like you go and dig through. But what you're not realizing, you have to dig through years. Nigga, I did that when I was 19 years old. I'm 62. Shit. This is what you're trying to read me for? Something I did in passing how many years ago is that? Yeah, 41 years ago. That's what you're reading? I want you to tell me more about this profession you're in. You said that you are a career person and you have a career. Now, never in all of my life have I ever heard anyone refer to their job in janitorial as a career. How many degrees did it take for you to become a janitor, boy? The fuck are you talking to? Are you speaking to a fool? Are you in housekeeping? Why don't you just say it? Why do you got to walk around in surgical scrubs all day to try to convince somebody that you have a career? Isn't that what they make you put on to handle the garbage? The bedpans? I've been in the hospital before. I mean, I've seen the various different kind of things. A lot of people, I mean, is the lady who is cleaning up the bedpan, is she on the same level as the person who is the brain surgeon? What is it? I'm trying to understand, what is this career you have? And what is this education you have? Because if you have any kind of education at all, let's just say you have just a bachelor's degree, I would think it would be somewhat of a come down to go and be a janitor. I mean, what are you filling out forms to clean up the garbage? To pick the rats up out of behind the building? What the fuck are you talking about, dude? You're not in position to be trying to come to somebody else's lifestyle, you dumb bitch. Yes, I am retired. Do I got to give you Social Security 101 again? Everybody gets to the point, nigga. Whether you made a whole lot of money in your life or you made almost no money in your life. At some point, the numbers are calculated, bitch, and you are retired. Right? So why you trying to bring shame to that? Especially when you over there sucking old men's dicks. For half your videos, you talking about your dad. Now you talking about your dad's flat stomach. I don't think I've ever even heard a person mention their father's stomach before. Like I said, there's something unnatural going on there. And then you go and you're giving your asshole up to a motherfucker his same age, which happens to be my age, bitch. So I don't know that you have such disdain, but you talk a lot of shit about a lot of old people on here, honey. A lot of old people, a whole lot of white people. Oh, I got to go work for the white man. Oh, I got to... Girl, I am not obsessed with white folks, child. I married 2 of them. That's you. That is you, bitch. You putting all this out. What a white man. It's all up in your psyche. So I would say that you are a miserable black bitch because you spending your days all day thinking about the white man. Girl, shouldn't you got over some of that by now? You disgusting pig. What else did that bitch talk about? I'm going to talk about that filthy ass mouth of hers. She's always talking about dicks and assholes. And just disgusting. Negro, I'm a senior citizen. We don't talk like that, you pig. And then you're going to go and suck on one of them. Oh, the man that I'm getting to... He ain't fired you yet. It don't sound like it progressed any. When you first came on here trying to present like you have some lover or some shit like that, wasn't that several months ago? And now he's still the person you're getting to know. Bitch, if ever I heard, girl, that's the cover story. You ain't getting to know shit. That you probably ain't even seen that old motherfucker no more. You with an old black man, niggas. That's the only ones that'll have your punk ass. That's the only time you're gonna feel pretty, oh so pretty, funny, sunny, and gay. No one else is going to find you attractive, you rebel son, you hideous beast. You said that you were in a surgical hat. Oh, that's because he don't know what a surgical hat is. Oh, he don't know what a surgical hat is. No, bitch, but I know how to stroll through. I know how to stroll through your tired ass page and see all them 100 view videos of yours. Isn't it? When you come out of the surgical hat, then you immediately put another hat on, and then the baseball cap backwards, and then you got the what is the Indian shit? Then you got the African wraps. It's all that head is always covered, nigga. Why don't you go join the hair club if you were so if your hair is such a burden to you? I mean, if you're so embarrassed by your bald head or whatever is going on in your head, probably like a clown. You got a little on top. And then you have a little on the side, so you have more on the side, so you can hang it down like you have hair. Hideous ass beast. Anyway, every goddamn video, the head is covered down to the eyebrows, honey. I ain't saying. Now imagine this. Now I have a hat on. Let's do a show and tell, honey. Hold on. Hold the hell on, bitch. Old punk ass motherfucker. Oh, we gonna come and try to talk shit on some girl. He's gonna find a hat in here. Okay. This is how you look, nigga. This is how you look. Going to work, coming from work, laying around the house, coming on YouTube. It's always got to be cutting them horrible, hideous ass eyes out, right? Or sometimes you'll pull them back and the eye will be like this. But you can't show us all the bandaging underneath it, right? So do you tell me, as a person who looks like this all the time, is there some insecurity going on there? I'm all natural, you black bastard. What else you say? It's not that much to say, really. What are you talking about? I look like I live in an efficiency apartment. Where you come up with that shit? Stealing somebody else's read? Girl, this ain't no efficiency apartment. I have a full bedroom. There's my kitchen. There's my dining space, which is part of the living room, which is probably 90% of apartments that are made these days. It's a normal apartment, girl. Why are you trying to come from where I live? Why is that your goddamn business, bitch? As far as I can tell, only thing you ever done right about your apartment, which is that's the only thing that's the reality is, you bought some orange curtains. Well, you can buy orange curtains for $10, or you can buy them for $500. We don't know. We don't see the quality of the shit. We just know she bought some orange curtains. Okay, that makes her a designer now because she bought orange curtains. The rebel son, you hideous creature. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with you. And I am very much aware that you did not call me by 5 o'clock last night like I instructed you to do, bitch. I told you to call me and apologize. I wanted to feel the rim of your nose in my asshole. But since you decided you will not, Sam, I will not kiss your green eggs and ham. Since you won't kiss my green eggs and ham, nigga, that's no reason for you to talk to me, bitch. Because for me to be sitting up here talking to somebody who's pulling 100 to 300 views per video, and you can thank me, bitch, because I realize that when you start putting my name in your last 3 videos, your views have went from 300 to 900. You can thank me for that, bitch, because without me, nobody wants to hear what you got to say. A stupid ass hoe driving through town talking about her car and, oh, they better not drop me. Oh, they better not bump into me. Oh, you girl. Don't you have an apartment? Can't you just talk from your apartment? Or is your personality, your identity tied up in that goddamn car? In other words, if you weren't on here showing us the car on YouTube, bitch, would anybody ever see your car? Surely you don't have no trade that's gonna see it. Where would it be seen? When you're in the club? What do you do? Park it out front of the club? So look, I got a Lexus. I got a car. Girl, you ain't telling them, bitch. I pay for that Lexus with my janitorial duties. What was that movie back in the day? This guy, I think it was 5 on the black hand side, and the guy was bragging that he's been working on Wall Street. No, I think it was the Mac. The Mac is for your time, slightly. And they were talking about this guy who worked on Wall Street, right? And the brother was saying he worked on Wall Street for years, right? And I think it was Pretty Tony said, Benny been working on Wall Street for years as an elevator operator. Show us your video on the job, bitch. People, you work, just work and mind your own goddamn business. At some point, you'll retire, and then all the money you paid in, now you'll get the benefit of all the money you paid in for your entire life. Whether it's a little or a lot, it's yours. So don't let these crazy-looking, ugly-ass bitches come on here trying to think that they have got it going on because they are janitor at a hospital. Tell us the whole story, bitch. He wants us to believe that he's some kind of nurse's assistant or something. Or he's some kind of, he works in surgery. I have a surgery hat on. Oh, look at this surgery hat on. Oh, he don't know what a surgery hat on is. Oh, you fucking idiot. If it ain't the surgical, why do you switch the surgical hat on to the do-rag? To the hat over the do-rag? To the cap over the do-rag? Why is it always got to be do-ragged? You look like a lowlife, an idiot, living out on a fucking farm. And stop telling these people about your father's flat stomach. We don't want to hear that from a son. It's like you talking about your mama's titties. We don't want to hear that from you. That's disgusting and nasty because you're a nasty motherfucker. You're always talking about somebody, I've dated several white men wanted to fuck me. Yesterday she said, I got a whole line of niggas want to fuck me. What? Girl. You're a disgusting human being, honey. Who are you trying to convince that somebody wants you? I certainly don't. I know you like to suck old black men, but bitch, I don't want you. I would never touch a thing like you. And don't only think, oh, that's because he's a snow queen. Oh, you a snow queen. That's why you don't want me. Oh, of course you don't think I'm attractive because you a snow. No, bitch. I would not be attracted to you because you're ugly. That's all it is. It's because you are ugly. If you were white, you'd still be ugly. If you were Chinese, you'd still be a ugly Chinese motherfucker. You are ugly. Your features are wrong and they offend my eyes, honey. That's it. Why do you think if anybody likes black men, they're going to want you? No, that's not the way it works, honey. When you're ugly, you are in a class by yourself. And it is a lonely place to be. One is the loneliest number that you ever saw. Number one is the loneliest. Number one is the loneliest. One is the loneliest number that you ever be. Baby, if you claim you are in your late 20s and early 30s, you claim you... If you claim that you are in your late 20s and early 30s, although no one has figured out how you can be that, girl, you are in for one hell of a bumpy ride, bitch. I'm 62. I'm still natural. She on here bragging about this old motherfucker. She's like, he goes for runs. Oh, he goes for runs. Oh, he can still get it up. Girl, is that the standard? You're going a man that can still get it up. I'm through with this shit, people. Okay, Rebel Son, let me tell you about yourself. You are what you call a bottom feeder. A bottom feeder. When people are online and they're choosing whoever they're going to be with, or they're trying to romance somebody online, whatever, when you are the very last chosen. So when everybody's picked somebody and everybody's hooked up, then there's you. And then there's you. You are a bottom feeder, honey. You're with that old motherfucker because that's the only one that will have your punk ass. Ain't nobody lining up to stick their dick in your stinking ass. Well, you're funny looking, Miss Thing. We don't know if you're a drag queen. You're a drag queen with a beard. Explain that. Make it make sense, ho. I'm not going to be spending any more time with you. Since you won't pucker up and kiss my ass, you won't call, you won't apologize like you should. You won't apologize. I have no reason to talk to you, boy. Get your numbers up over... When you can pull up at least 1,000 views on your videos, then you come for me, boy. I got to get something out the deal. I can't be sitting up here just feeding you numbers. I tripled your numbers yesterday. Say thank you, nigga. That's it. But there'll be no more for you. You hideous creature. Oh, I'm wearing the surgical hat. Does that mean you working in surgery? Are you a brain surgeon? What do you do exactly? Tell us. Tell us more about these fruitful degrees of yours.